question on indices, we have 10 raised to power 5 times 10 raised to power 4. If we are to solve this, solution. To solve this, we have 10 raised to power 5 times 10 raised to power 4. In solving this, we are going to apply the rule of indices, s raised to power a times s raised to power b, which is going to give us s raised to power a plus b. In this case, we have the same base. When we have the same base, all we just use, we have the power. We have the same base here, 10. Take one 10 and sum the power. 5 plus 4. Here we are going to have 10 raised to power 9. We have solved that. We have simplified m raised to power 8 divided by m raised to power 5. Solution. Now we have m raised to power 8 divided by m raised to power 5. Here, to simplify this, we are going to apply this rule of indices, s raised to power a divided by s raised to power b equals s raised to power a plus a minus b. A minus b. Here, meaning we have the same base and the operation between them is division. We take one and subtract the power. Here, it means we are going to take m 8 minus 5. Same base, take one of the base m and subtract the power 8 minus 5. Here we have m 8 minus 5 gives us 3, m raised to power 3. We have simplified that. This question, we have simplified 3a raised to power 3 times 3 raised to power 4. This is going to give us solution. We have 3 raised to power a raised to power 3 times 2a raised to power 4. Here, now we're also going to apply this rule of indices here, s raised to power a times s raised to power b. But before we proceed to that, we could split this 3 raised to power 3 as 3 times a raised to power 3 times 2 times a raised to power 4. Here, we bring the numbers together, 3 times 2 times a raised to power 3 times a raised to power 4. Here, 3 times 2 give us 6. Here, you have same base, and the operation between them is multiplication as we have here, which is going to give us a plus b. So we are going to have a raised to power 3 plus 4. Here, we are going to have 6a raised to power 7. We have done that. Or quickly, we could also solve it like this. 3a raised to power 3 times 2a raised to power 4. All we just do, multiply the coefficient together. 3 times that is 3 times 2 bracket a raised to power 3. Now, since this is a, same base, using this law, all we just do is take one of the base a. Since the operation between them is time, just add the power 3 plus 4. Here we are going to have 3 times 2, 6 bracket a raised to power 7, and that's 6a raised to power 7. We have simplified that. Simplify this, 18 times 10 raised to power 7, all bracket, divided by, open bracket, 3 times 10 raised to power 3. Now, solution. To solve this, we have 18 times 10 raised to power 7, close bracket, divided by 3 times 10 raised to power 3, close bracket. Yeah, if you agree with me, this is the same thing as 18 times 10 raised to power 7, this division, all over 3 times 10 raised to power 3. You also agree with me that we can split this as 18 over 3 times 10 raised to power 7 over 10 raised to power 3. Now, 18 divided by 3 will give us 6. Using this rule of indices, s raised to power a over s raised to power b, same thing as s raised to power a minus b. Now, that is when we have this. Since we are having the same base here, 10, 10, and the operation between here is division, it could be times 10, 7 raised to power 7 minus 3. Take one of the base and subtract their power. Here we have 6 times 10 raised to power 4. That means our answer is equals to 6 times 10 raised to power 4. We have this question here. Simplify, open bracket, minus 2b raised to power 2 close bracket, raised to power 3. Solution. Here we have now when we have this, we are going to apply this rule of indices here. S raised to power y or bracket a. This means whenever you have this, it's going to give us s raised to power a, y raised to power a. Now having that, that means we are going to have a minus 2 raised to power 3, b raised to power 2, or raised to power 3. Here, this is going to give us minus 2 raised to power 3 is going to give us a minus 8. This is 2 times 3. The power you multiply the power of b here 2 and the power side 2 times you give us is we have b raised to power 6. We have that. So simplifying minus 2b raised to power 2 or raised to power 3 is going to give us minus 8b raised to power 6. Simplify minus 0 raised to power 3 v raised to power 2 or raised to power 4. Solution. We have minus u raised to power 3 v raised to power 2 or raised to power 4. Having this, now from the rule of indices, we have s raised to power y raised to power a. This is still going to give us s raised to power a, y raised to power a. Meaning here we are going to have minus u raised to power 3 or raised to power 4, v raised to power 2 or raised to power 4. Here we are going to have u raised to power 12, and here we are going to have v raised to power 8. Now, in this case, the negative sign is no more there. Now, we need to understand this or notice that whenever we have negative or minus negative raised to power of even number, we are going to have a positive. That is, if we have minus 1 raised to power 2, the answer is 1. Since here, this is negative and this is even. So if we also have minus 2 raised to power 4, the answer here is going to be 2 raised to power 4 will give us 16 minus this is an even number. So when you could also show and understand better like this. Now, if we have minus 1 all squared, you agree with me that minus 1 all squared is the same thing as minus 1 times minus 1. Here we are going to have minus times minus plus 1 times 1, 1. So we also have minus 2 raised to power 4. This is minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2 times minus 2. You agree with me? Minus times minus plus, plus times minus, minus, minus times minus, plus. This will become plus. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. So we have shown that whenever we have a negative raised to the power of even, it's going to give us a positive. That's why here we don't have the negative sign, we only have u raised to power 12. So if a negative raised to the power of an odd number, the result is still going to be what? A negative. Now I ask to simplify, open bracket, minus c raised to power 2 times c raised to power 4 over minus c raised to power 3. Solution. Here we have minus c raised to power 2 times c raised to power 4 all over minus c raised to power 3. We have this question here. You see that we have minus c all raised to power 2. That means this negative, this minus here will be affected with this power. And since this power is an even number, this is going to be c squared, because minus raised to the power of even number is going to give us a positive plus. So we have that times c raised to power 4 all over minus c raised to power 3. Now, in this case, we have a numerator and we have a denominator. Now if you check in the case of this denominator, this minus c is with this. Is not, this power is not affecting it. This minus is separate from this power. This power cube here, 3, is only for this c, not for this minus. Good. So when we have that, to simplify the numerator, we are going to apply s raised to power a times s raised to power b, and that's going to give us s raised to power a plus b. Same base, the operation between them is multiplication. What we do is we add up their power. Then here we are going to have c raised to power 2 plus 4 all over minus c raised to power 3. If you agree with me, this is going to give us c2 plus 4, 6 all over minus c raised to power 3. To simplify this further, here we're having a plus here. We agree here with c raised to power 6 we have plus, and here with c raised to power 3 we have minus. And we know that plus divide by minus will give us a minus. So we could have minus c raised to power 6 all over c raised to power 3. Then to simplify that further, you can also have it as, to simplify this, we apply s raised to power a over s raised to power b, and that's going to give us s raised to power a minus b. Here we are going to have c raised to power 6 minus 3, and that's going to give us c raised to power 3. We have the minus sign, minus sign. So simplifying, minus c raised to power 2 times c raised to power 4 minus c raised to power 3 is going to give us minus c raised to power 3. Here we have simplified 9 raised to power 1 over 2, 9 raised to power half. Solution. To solve this 9 raised to power half, we are going to apply, we have 9 raised to power half. Now this, using this rule, find 3 over 2 raised to power minus 1. Solution. 3 over 2 raised to power minus 1. In solving this, we are going to apply this rule here, where we have s raised to power minus n equals 1 over s raised to power n. When we have s raised to power minus 1, that is 1 over s raised to power 1. Now, this means we have 1 over 3 over 2 all raised to power 1. And this is going to give us 1 over 3 over 2, which is same thing as 1 divided by 3 over 2. We change this to multiplication, 1 over 1 times 2 over 3. And this is going to give us 2 over 3. Now I'm simplifying 3 over 2 raised to power minus 1 is going to give us 2 over 3. Or alternatively, if we are to solve this, whenever we have raised to power of minus 1 or inverse, it means inverse or reciprocal. All we just do is we have 3 over 2 raised to power minus 1 raised to power of negative. All we just do is we just reciprocate, or whatever we have here, that means we have it as 2 over 3. You see we have the same answer. That's also an alternative way to do that quickly. So we have 2 raised to power minus 1, it means inverse of 2, which is 1 over 2. So we have 4 over 3 raised to power minus 1. This means we turn it upside down. The denominator becomes the numerator, the numerator becomes the denominator. 3 over 4. We have simplified 8 over 27 all raised to power minus 1 over 3. Solution. Minus 1 over 3. Now, to simplify this, we follow these rules. We have s raised to power minus n, which is simple as 1 over s raised to power n. Now, let's look at it. You agree with me? This is the same thing as 8 over 27 all raised to power minus 1 bracket 1 over 3. Now, you agree with me here that here means the same thing as 27 over 8. We have that, and here is 1 over 3. This 8 over 27 raised to power minus 1 here means reciprocal of this or inverse of this. So it have 27 over 8. Then this is going to give us, from this rule we have s raised to power 1 over n, which is going to be nth root of x here. So we are going to have the cube root of 27 over 8, which is same thing as cube root of 27 over cube root of 8. Here, cube root of 27 is 3, while cube root of 8 is 2. Here we have 3 over 2. Simplify 75a square b raised to power minus over 2 all over 5a raised to power 3 b raised to power minus 3. Solution. We have 75a square b raised to power minus over 2 over 5a raised to power 3 b minus 3. Here, you agree with me that we can split this as 75 times a square times b raised to power minus 2 all over, this is 5 times a raised to power 3 times b raised to power minus 3. Where we have this is the same thing as 75 over 5 times a raised to power 2 over a raised to power 3 times b raised to power minus 2 over b raised to power minus 3. 75 divided by 5 will give us 15, and here we have times. Here we are going to apply here rule that says s raised to power a, s raised to power b, that's going to give us s raised to power a minus b. Here we are going to have a raised to power 2 minus 3 times, we're also going to apply this same rule here in dealing with this, so it's going to be b raised to power minus 2 minus 3. Then we have it to be 15 times a raised to power minus 1 times b minus 2 minus times minus will give us plus, and this is going to give us 3. Then we are going to have 15 times a raised to power minus 1 times b raised to power 1. Now, from s raised to power minus 1, we agree that this same thing over 1 over x. Then this is going to be 15 times, we can have it as 15 a raised to power minus 1 b raised to power 1, or we have it as 15 times a raised to power means 1 over a times b, so we can have it as 15 b all over a. 15b all over a. We have our answer like this. We have simplified this into this. So alternatively, if you don't want to go through this route to move quickly or solve it quickly, or to solve quickly, we know this is a coefficient, here is a coefficient. So 75 divided by 5 will give us 15. Then we know here is a raised to power 2, a raised to power 3. These are division. So we are going to have a raised to power 2 minus 3. Then here also b raised to power minus 2. This is division between them. We have b minus 2 minus 3. This minus 3 is here, and this minus here is come as a result of division. Same base, the operation between is division. And this is going to give us 15 a raised to power minus 1 b minus 2 plus 3. This is going to give us 15 a raised to power minus 1 b raised to power 1, or we can have it as 15 b all over a. You can see also have the same answer. It's either you follow this route, you solve it like this, have the same answer. We have this question here, solve for raised to power 0.5. Solution, we have 4 raised to power 0.5. Firstly, what we'll do here is that this power here is in decimal. First convert the power here to fraction, that is we have 0.5. To convert that to fraction is going to be 5 over 10. And this is going to be equals to 1 over 2 because 5 here 1, 5 here 2. So you agree with me that here the same thing as 4 is power 5 over 10, which is equals to 1 over 2. Then from rule of, we know that when we have s raised to power 1 over n, that's going to give us nth root of x. Here we have 4 raised to power 1 over 2. That's going to be a plus or minus square root of 4. And going to give us a plus or minus 2. A question here, we have solve 0.125 raised to power minus 1 over 3. Solution, we have 0.125 raised to power minus 1 over 3. We have that. Now, firstly, what we'll do is we ensure this decimal, we convert this decimal to fraction. So by doing that, we have 0.125. To change to fraction is going to be 125 all over this decimal point takes 1. How many digits do you have after here? 1, 2, 3. We have 0, 1, 2, 3. So replace that with 3 zeros. So we have 125 over 1000 all raised to power minus 1 over 3. If you agree with me, this here is same thing as 125 all over 1000 all raised to power minus 1 bracket 1 over 3. Here, what this minus 1 is telling us that reciprocate this or inverse of this, then we are going to have 1000 all over 125. Here we have 1 over 3. What this means, is using this is when we have s raised to power 1 over n, we are going to have the nth root of x. Yeah, so what this means is that we have cube root 1000 over 125, which is can be equals cube root of 1000 all over cube root of 125. Then cube root of 1000 is 10. Cube root of 125 is 5. 10 over 5 will give us 2. So we have our final answer to be 2. So the solution to this, or when we solve this, is 2. Here we have solved 0.027 raised to power minus 2 over 3. Solution, we have 0.027 raised to power minus 2 over 3. Here we'll change 0.027 to fraction. That's going to give us 27 over. Now you have this point, we have 1, 1, 2, 3. That means we have 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. So that means we are going to have this to be 27 over 1000. Close bracket, all raised to power minus 2 over 3. Here you agree with me that here is the same thing as 27 over 1000 all raised to power minus 1 bracket 2 over 3. Here, this means inverse of this, or you reciprocate this. We have 1000 all over 27 2 over 3. Then we have this to be 1000 over 27 raised to power 2 over 3. So applying s raised to power b over a, this is going to give us raised to power b is going to give us a root of x or raised to power b, or we have a root of x raised to power b. Any of this we are going to apply in this case here. So if we be applying this means that we are going to have the cube root of 1000 all over 27 all raised to power 2. Applying this, you can apply this or this. I'm applying this here. So here we are going to have the cube root of the same thing as cube root of 1000 all over cube root of 27 all raised to power 2. Here cube root of 1000 is going to give us 10 all over cube root of 27 is going to give us 3 all raised to power 2. Here we are going to have 10 raised to power 2 all over 3 raised to power 2. So that's going to give us 100 over 9. So we have solved 0.027 raised to power minus 2 over 3. So the answer is 100 over